Mayegun is live. Something like that. And thanks to all of you who have done that already. So tonight is going to be, my last night streaming from this studio. However, I intend to make it interesting and remarkable because the next time you are going to see me, it is going to be from a very different studio. I'll tell you more about that later. So, political gists ongoing as it is hot. Yesterday, PDP, just like the APC, they came together in what they call their national executive meeting or executive council meeting, NECSA of their party, in their effort to try to figure out how they can have a comeback despite the known internal sabotage going on within them. So their resolution yesterday, partly, allegedly too, was that they have concluded to zone their 2027 ticket to southern Nigeria. However, somebody like Wike, it's been over 24 hours now, is yet to turn on his own camera, call his friends, and react. Is yet to. So, zoning their 2027 ticket to southern part of Nigeria was one of the conditions. In fact, the main condition. The main condition given by Wike few weeks ago when he called a press conference. I think that was in June last month. And he gave PDP the directive that if they really want to be taken serious, they should zone their 2027 ticket to the south. Now they've done that. Probably will still need to be ratified by another committee or review in which they intend to meet again in Ibadan. So in Ibadan is where they plan to choose their new leadership, obviously to try to do away with, the compromised and controversial ones who are all linked to Wike. But is that going to take them out of the woods? I don't think so. But anyway, Gana, you remember him? He's one of the founding fathers of the PDP. So he was on a program on AIT today, where for the second time, or being the second person that will go on their TV to tell everybody that they are actually working to get Peter Obi back. So Gana was asked, is it true that you guys have been approaching Peter Obi to get him back to PDP? And he said, yes, not just him, many others. He also went on to say that he would speak to, Atiku to make Atiku reason, be the father and support Obi. So in his own words, right, from their camp, we will start from there tonight. Gana.
There are reports that PDP is reaching out to Peter Obi.
Yes, why not? He was our member. In fact, if I were Vice President Atiku, I would have, in 2023, I would have said, now, Peter, you were my vice president at that time. Now, I'll support you. He would have been a statesman. Peter is good. There are other good people.
What level of contact have you had with Peter before?
Not for now, because I'm the leader of the delegation. But I've met people, I've met him, and I've met people, that are going to be the people he will refer to. And I've sat with them for hours. And we're moving step by step.
What kind
we're moving step by step. But that's not the only person. That's not the only person. We're also going to other places, but I don't want to announce before we really get there. They gave me an assignment. When I met them initially, they said, look, get your platform. That's why you started. The platform was too noisy. Get it right. And I'm moving. Yesterday, we had a fantastic neck. And I was so happy because the next thing now is the convention at Ibadan in November. We'll do it very, very well. So I have a very solid platform. I can now go back to these people and say, look, we're set. The platform you are complaining about is now set, is now organized, is now proper, is now ready, is ready to move. And I know many of them will respond. So we're not just looking at one person, we're 1, 2, 3, even more. The South is full of talents.
Okay, now let's quickly take a
The
look.
South is full of talents,
Yes.
agree with me?
Yes, of course, there are talents
Yes.
everywhere. Human resources
So-
on global level, Nigeria can raise
Absolutely.
its head.
So what
high
I'm
with
saying is the people who are
pride.
saying they will not, no, they should give us a chance because we provide a credible alternative to what is happening. I'm not saying the president, the current APC, no, he's doing his best, but if you compare with our record, it's far, oh my God. The exchange, just check the exchange rate. Exchange rate during Jonathan, what was it? It's now 760% higher. And that one has changed the whole reality in Nigeria. Things are so expensive. People are not able to live. Things are so harsh. That's a law. Economy is the most powerful gauge. And believe you me, on that one, they will find it very difficult. It's a reality.
So
Yes,
there are reports.
So I believe majority of us watching this actually knows who Jerry Gana is, right? Right. So these were the men of yesterday. And somebody who was very, very, very prominent and powerful once upon a time. Right now, they're just like the old men of yesterday or yesteryears, the Obasanjo's time and, beyond. So right now, there are now those who are going about to see if they could call back their old mates and see if they could talk to the new, they're like the old takers, right? So they are doing their best to see if they could talk to the new takers. And everyone seems to be tilting towards Weto. If PDP wants, now that they want to go back to zoning, if they are serious about it, right? So why not just zone it to the southeast? But they said within their circle as well, right? They want, the coalition want to be, the PDP wants to be. And right now, it seems that, it is only Obi that can possibly decide where, I don't know, I'm just not sure, but like tracking him except the APC. Okay. But Fayose disagrees. To him, no matter what PDP does, 2027, in fact, he said PDP will come fourth. Fayose, as in Fayose himself, is considered as one of the saboteurs working within the PDP to continue to undermine and sabotage simply because they hold their allegiance to Kolu. And he never hid that himself. He said, well, I've always been his person. That PDP doesn't mean that, I have to align with everything they do. Kind of like, so you have Wike, who has vowed to what? To lead the Tifnubu's campaign, second time campaign in Rivers State and Abuja. So how is PDP going to do it? Or who are those who ensure that whatever it is that they are putting together will remain a plan that will never become reality? So to say, Fayose, his own view after that neck meeting, it wasn't there. Wike wasn't there. There are many others who are like Wike's camp who were in there. So it is actually not really over. But listen to this.
In place to defend yourself. Make us understand, because there are those who believe that you are suspect as one who doesn't have the interest of your party, especially because of some of your past comments and your leanings. It appears that some members of your party think that you've sold out and that you no longer have the interest of the party and that you are already aligning with the other side of the divide politically. Would you blame those who don't trust you that Fayose's mind is no longer in the PDP, and the kind of friendship and the kind of friendship that you have outside of your party indicates that you are working against the interest of your party?
Well, let us come out and be straightforward. Nigerians know where I belong at every time when it comes to issues about politics and our country. When I was a sitting governor, I did not hide my support and respect for President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. I never did. I was upright. I stood my grounds. I visited him severally as a sitting governor. I recall when he had a knee surgery, I went there openly to say hello to him. He wasn't president at the time. President Muhammadu Buhari was president of Nigeria. And I recall very well, the president asked that I should come to APC, and I said no. In fact, when the PDP, when President Muhammadu Buhari, late President Muhammadu Buhari, seems to be playing games, I was one of the people who said to him, this APC is going to do that, may do this, may do that. And the next thing the president now did was to start dancing and started singing. And I want to recall the song now that he sang. I couldn't recall it. But I remember he told me the shortest distance between the north and the south is the APC. So I couldn't understand at the time, because he told me that after President Muhammadu Buhari's 4 years, anybody should be able to wait for another 4 years. So zoning to the south by PDP is good for them, because today President Bola Tinubu is the shortest distance for power to return to the north. So on whether I am to be trusted or not, I don't have to be trusted. That is the problem. You know the situation of our party today, and it's in my prayers that the PDP does not come forth in the coming elections. You know, when I came here, I said the party was already going into caucus. And if you recall very well, majority of people that defected after my coming here had been huge enough and has left the PDP in caucus. The situation in PDP, pretenders can pretend, but you know that the PDP had messed up. Managing the party has become an issue. Everybody in that party today reasonably is to your tent, O Israel. So I am not somebody who hides, and I will never hide. Number one, in the same PDP, former vice president had left, the vice presidential candidate had left, governors had left, senators had left. So even when you have what is it called? A NEC or a convention. So to where? To what end? Is it for participation? Today, I am telling you, the PDP will come forth in the general elections. The PDP will come forth. In most states, they are already compromised. They have eased out so many leaders. It's good for them. But let me remind you, Shehu, I was part of the G5. I wasn't the only one in G5 at the time. We have sitting governors. Governor Wike, Governor Makinde, Governor myself, others, we are part of the G5. So it's not whether I'm trying to find my feet. I was very clear. Then when your king's man wants to be president and he has capacity, so what should you do? You should fight him, you should throw him under the bus. I have been like this, not the 2027 election. Go back to Ekiti. Every one of us has a home state. We have our hometowns, home state. In Ekiti, the governor there is being supported by all the former governors, which is the first time in the history of this country. Governor Shagodi is on board. Governor Fayemi is on board. Governor Adebayo is on board. Myself, I'm totally in place.
Nuisance lele.
Fayose. A few weeks back, the Nigeria court sort of like discharged and acquitted him of the corruption charges that the corruption case that has been on for over 10 years. No case. And today, Fayose owes Tifnumbu a lot for that. He couldn't get that under Bokwari, so he's always been like in and out of court. Today, for all you listen to, right, in 2023, it's true. Fayose was one of the co-travelers of the G-string governors then. And the battle they were fighting was that Werewike was betrayed by Awusa Fulani after spending hundreds of billions of River State money in funding PDP while Atiku and others were away. So that was their grouse. And it was this Werewike that led them to say, you know what, I got a deal with Tifnumbu, Kolu. All right, so we're just going to go with the APC. And the rest today, they say, is history. But listen to this. Fayose said, since the resignation of Atiku and others from PDP to go and join coalition, they have now left the party in carcass, meaning there's almost no one left because, look, they are senators, they are reps, they are state governors, everyone is jumping ship to go and be part of APC. So when they were there, there were problems. When they left, their party is in carcass. So PDP is done for. And he is very sure that they will come forth in 2027. He's confident about that. Then he went on to remind everybody that, wait, my kinsman, meaning a Yoruba man, is running. He has capacity. So you want me to now say, okay, I'm a PDP, and I heard that they have zoned it to the south. I heard it's meant to be a PDP like leader, unfortunately. So he said, I heard that they zoned their ticket to the south. Well, good for them. But honestly, Tifnumbu is the fastest way for northern Nigeria to return to power. And I think he's right. Abi, Shebi, Tifnumbu will do another 4 years of your shege and carry you give, another, except if, I don't know, Atiku want to run, which in itself is considered as the real problem of all these oppositions, or the ruling party at the time, which is PDP. Then as they became opposition and on and on like that, Atiku's ambition. There's this guy's ambitions too, right? They all will show you that they probably opposes the people in power, their friends. And you will later realize that it is because they are no longer allowed to sit at the table to share from the largesse of national cake. And the moment they are closer to anyone there, right? Baba, you are your own new. Fayose also added, PDP leader. Oh, that of their governor in Ekiti. Omo. Ekiti State, the states that pride herself as, state with the highest household of educated people, in Nigeria, is led by clowns, guy men, and their co-travelers. The guy who is their governor in Ekiti. Well, the reason why all of them are possibly on board with him, as confessed to by Fayose's brother, Isaac, was because the guy steadily conveniently and comfortably he's been paying. He has actually increased what he's paying them as pension. Fayose is collecting pension in Ekiti, which includes changing of his cars every 2 years. They will be giving him two cars. He's collecting, well, the same salary as the sitting governor. His medical bills is paid. And like he said, that is the first time or first of his kind in the whole Nigeria, right? This guy, who is the APC governor in Ekiti, right, ensure that regularly, steadily, all these benefits are paid, including Fayose's driver, cook, and all of them. So this benefit is